Welcome to Vlog 1 Problem Framing and Exploration. Frames are underlying structure of belief, perception, and appreciation, and each team member holds separate frame at the beginning of the design process, which leads their action and interpretation. Defining frame is important as it is one of the key characteristics of design thinking, and it gives us a fresh perspective to produce an original solution. We use the new double diamond model of design thinking by Jasper Liu. Defining our problem frame was not so linear as we had to go back to the problem diamond from solution diamond several times as we progressed through later stages in the following weeks. In alignment with Hayes' paper, in the early phase we went through widest divergence where all our team members gathered data to make decisions about various aspects under the large theme learning analytics and microbit. As none of the team members have experience of conducting or attending computing session using microbit in schools, we were quite confused about our frame in the beginning. We took the help of user research and literature to understand the problem frame. We initially thought of going with participatory design method, which, according to Brattig and Wagner, acknowledges the users as co-designers. However, we went with the learner-centered approach, which was more feasible considering our limitation. We couldn't collect data from real users, which in our case is school teachers using microbit to facilitate computing session. The solution was to interview proxy users who, according to Nansen, are authorized or empowered to represent another person. Through our initial user research, we found out that teachers have problem assessing computational thinking, identifying students' progress, real-time monitoring of students' group work, and identifying if all the students are engaged and contributing. We were too ambitious at first and started working with a large frame which incorporated all the problem findings. We started ideation with it and found out that our solution was becoming too broad and it lacked focus. We then had some more session with our users and among ourselves. We can reflect now of going through a process which Patton and Dorst identified as briefing, and it helped us in the reframing of the problem. Every time we had a meeting with the users, we found new dimensions and hidden issues in our problem frame, which led us to reflect on our decisions. We also understood that we had no theoretical framework to back our claims. To address that, we explored different computational thinking models and found the paper of Moreno, Leon, and Robles more aligned with our topic. This was created from scratch, but we found it compatible with Microbit for the similarity of both technology. For learning analytics framework, we chose the learning analytics continuous improvement cycle from Tani Elias's paper. At the end, we ended up having this shared problem frame, which is how can we help teachers follow up and understand the development of computational thinking within programming within Microbit. Finally, we can reflect our work by the four phases of framing cycle found in Hayes' paper. In the beginning, we came up with a name and broad theme for our design work, which contributed to our pseudo-frame setting. Through our user interviews and team meetings, we made our individual frame more explicit. We tried to address our conflicts and negotiated to form a common frame. However, since we did not hold any strong frame at the beginning of the project, we were able to build a shared frame from user data without significant conflict. Thank you very much.